Hey everybody, I'm Eva. Thanks for joining. Today I'm doing a video about the topic of decisions and how sometimes when you have a bag, it helps you make a decision about purchasing another bag. I know bags about more bags, but the thing is that when you're buying some bags, and sometimes they have a hefty price tag attached, you really want to buy with confidence. And so that's really the main point of this. Which bags in my collection gave me confidence to make other purchases? So let's get into it. The first bag I want to talk about is my Fendi roll tote. So this is a classic tote bag. It's approximately the same size as the Neverfull MM. There are many reasons why I like this bag. First of all, the canvas. You see how it has the colorful stripes coming through the brown zucca. It's just really fun. It has a fuchsia pink stitching, which of course I love, and the interior. Look at this pink interior. It's just great. It has a big back zip pocket and it can be closed with a zipper. So it has a lot of great features. I need a larger tote when I'm out with my boys, specifically when I take them to the museum. I always take a drink and snacks, but when it's colder and we wear layers, I need somewhere for those layers to go, which is in my tote. I mean, yes, they have lockers at the museum, but they're in a completely different wing of the building and it's just not easy to access when you're ready to go. And if you have kids, you know what I mean. When we're ready to go, we're ready to go. We don't want to go to the locker and have to go through all that process. And the last time I used this, it was just too small. I couldn't get the boys' coats in there comfortably along with everything else I needed to carry. So I knew it was time to upgrade to the GM size. And of course I had been wanting this Neverfull and this Damia Azur print for years. And that Fendi roll tote helped me decide to go ahead and get it. Oh, I gotta turn my charm around. I just got this little Jellycat charm in New York at FAO Schwartz. It is so cute and I love how it looks here on my Neverfull. So if you didn't see my unboxing of this or my reveal, I'll have it linked below. I love this pink interior and I use a pouch from MZ Wallace, the Metro Clutch. It works great in here. And having the experience with that Fendi tote, it just gave me the confidence to move up and get this larger size. Okay, next we're going back to Louis Vuitton. This time we're talking about a vintage bag. This is the Triana. I nickname it my tank Triana because it's so durable. It has great rolled handles just like the Speedy, and it has these two exterior pockets which are awesome. And I'll just show you a view of the interior as well. It has the classic red material with a zipper on the back. This bag did not come with a strap, but it does have the hardware to suggest you can add a strap here. And I was surprised that I never put a strap on this bag. I just enjoy carrying it by the top handles. So, you know, holding it like this in your hand or wearing it on the crook of your arm. I don't know about you, but I definitely went through a stage there where all of my bags had to be crossbody, or at least they had to have the option to wear them crossbody. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that when I got this Triana and just started using it exclusively top handle, it gave me the confidence to try other bags that were designed to be top handle bags. And so then I had the confidence to try this Bottega Veneta handle bag. I absolutely adore this bag. So you can see it does come with a strap here, but it's not long enough to wear crossbody. And it turns out I never even need to try to wear it crossbody because I've only worn it top handle. This is so nice to put here in the crook of my arm. And I love it when I'm at the register, I can just leave it here in the crook of my arm and just push down on the lock and it falls open like this. This is one of the bags in my collection that I consider to be weird. Like, it's a very unique and unusual design, but I absolutely love it. Okay, now we're moving on to vintage Coach. This is the vintage Coach Carousel Bag. And I think it's a very cool vintage design that also looks kind of futuristic with the dome shaped here and this slip handle. It's really fun to carry around in your hands like this, but you know, you can't put it on the crook of your arm. Here's what it looks like on the inside. There's a back zip pocket, and on the front wall of the bag there is a slip pocket. You can see the D-rings here for a strap. This is the strap that came with the bag. And having and using this bag gave me the confidence to try a Gucci bag that has a very similar design. So here's the Gucci bag I'm speaking of. You can see that it has a similar domed shape here and a slip handle design. This is from the Ophidia line. It is the coated canvas. I really like this canvas, and of course it has the classic retro looking red and green fine webbing here. It came with 2 straps. One was a gold chain strap that could be used as a shoulder bag, and then this webbing strap which can be used crossbody, or of course you can shorten it and make it a shoulder bag as well. And even though it's not a vintage bag, it definitely has the look and the character of the vintage designs. There's a zipper pocket on the back wall of this bag, although I've never used it. I just use the open space in the middle of this bag. I like the trim of the leather on this bag, but most of all, I like the character of this slip handle design. Yeah, I wouldn't have had the confidence to buy this design unless I had tried this one before and knew that it would work for me. So now we're moving on to Loewe, and we're going to be talking about the puzzle bag. So this is the size small. There is a puzzle smaller than this called the mini. I did have one in my collection for a little while, but it just didn't quite work for me. The small does work for me, but it's not exactly generous or ample in terms of size. I mean, it's not the most user-friendly in terms of getting in and out of the bag, but it has enough room to work with. The size larger than this is called the medium. I never considered getting it. I just assumed it would be like way too big for me until I saw a medium in a special edition, and I absolutely fell for the design. This bag, the puzzle special edition with all the zippers on it, outlining the geometric shape of the puzzle pieces of leather. So because I had this, and I knew that I could probably feel more comfortable with a little bit more room, it gave me the confidence to order this from The RealReal. I watched as many reviews as I could, but ultimately it's because I had the small in my hands that I knew that I could use some more room to work with. And I'm so glad I got this. I have now grown to love this size even more than my small. This is now my preferred puzzle, not only because of the styling features, but because of the size. It's just easier to get in and out of this flap. I like that it slouches more because there's more leather here to work with. When I started my puzzle journey, I never expected to like this size so much. When I got this bag, which is hand painted by the artist Anca Barbu, I was not seriously thinking about a Birkin. I love the saying, this is not a Birkin. I love the splatter paint. Of course, I love the fuchsia. But after I used this bag for a while, I was like, oh, it's a good design. It's just easy to use when you leave it open. It fits really good here on the crook of my arm. I began to understand why so many people like the Birkin style, you know, not only because it's such a famous bag, but it's just a good design. It's so easy to use. Well, fast forward several months later, I started selling some bags to Fashionphile, and I got my own Birkin, and I love it so much. This is the Birkin 30 in the color cobalt, and of course it has the palladium hardware. Oh, and Togo leather. It's just a good all-around bag design as long as you're not tied to the idea of being able to wear it crossbody. But I would have never seriously been interested in a real authentic Birkin bag unless I had had this one to play around with, just having it for fun, and I fell in love with the design. So because I had such a good experience with this, it gave me the confidence to sell some of my bags to Fashionphile and get a Birkin for myself. And no regrets. I am not looking back. I am so glad I did. If you would like to see more information about the bags that I showed today, I will have the videos associated with them linked in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching today. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.